Hi-yo, Cooler Reviews here, and today, I'm gonna everyone Bowser. That's right, the Bowser Amiibo is going to be reviewed today from the Super Smash Brothers series of Amiibos. So let's get right into the review. Now, before I begin, let me just say, this figure is big, and this figure is hefty. Not quite as hefty as Daruk, but he's pretty hefty. And he looks pretty cool on the shelf. He looks very cool. He has a very awesome shelf presence. And I love the detailing and the perfect paint job on him. The paint job is just perfect. I haven't been able to find one single flaw with it, which is just great. So, you can see the intense detailing, starting with the belly, which got all these ridges and has this really cool coloring, very accurate to the games. I really like the ridges on his belly. They look really sick, really good. All of the scales on his all over the place, if you look, are like perfectly detailed in every conceivable way. And they're all over his body, which is pretty sick, pretty snazzy. He's got his legs, you know, like, there's a seam, but that's not a big deal. He doesn't have a stupid little, like, plastic stand that looks dumb. Because, you know, he actually fits on it, on the base, without needing a plastic stand, which is nice. I love his tail. His tail's sick. And it's got these little spikes on it, which are nice. You can see that that his feet kind of go off the base, especially this one. And you can actually see like padding on the bottom of their feet. You know, on the bottom of his feet, which is what would happen if, you know, he had feet and stood up. And if you look in the game, you can actually see, or any of the games, you can actually see this little, like, white thing. It's just a really nice detail. And of course, they got it right because Nintendo made these, so of course they're extremely accurate. He's got little claws on his feet, and this, like, cool shadowing to emphasize his scales. And you can see it there and there, and right, like there. You can see that this hand is like, it looks like he could be holding something, or it's like just plotting and being evil, which is pretty cool, pretty accurate to his character, especially in Smash Bros. Because it's based off his trophies, so they got it extremely accurate. They got his hand stretched like that. Looks very cool. Looks like he's reaching for you, trying to grab your face and throw it on the floor. I really like the shell on his back. It's got some really cool textures and details on the way. It's got all these hexagons followed by these scale designs. It looks fantastic. Then he's got all these spikes all over his body, which, not all of his body, but all over his shell, which look sweet. That same thing with this, like, I don't know what you'd call this, but like this rim going around, accurate to like turtles, and accurate to him himself. And it's just really sweet. And then you got these like braces on, or I don't know what you'd call these, but they look really cool. They're like black, like a dog collar basically. That's what it looks like, with these silver highlights, and it looks fantastic. He's got one around his neck, and then he's got them around his arms, and they're just so shiny, so cool looking. And of course, the main thing of this figure, the one that draws it all together, is his face. And his face is just sweet. He's got this really cool hairstyle, these big horns with little rims around his hair, It's just spiky and awesome. If you look, he's actually got shadowing, so that looks like his hair is darker, closer to his body, and then gets lighter, which is sick. See these like red rims around his horns. And then you got these eyebrows, which look very nice, very cool. As well as these cool looking eyes. Wait, focus, camera. Those eyes look really cool and they're highly detailed. You can't really see it because the camera is not focusing. But it's got this like red thing around his eye, followed by a, the iris is red, then the pupil is black, because, accuracy, and then they've got a tiny bit of white in his pupil, and that's on both eyes, because to make him look like he's actually got eyes. And then his nozzle, whatever, it looks really sick. I love his chin and his nose, I guess, with his little nostrils and all of those teeth. And if I can get nope, can't get it. But inside his mouth, you can see his tongue is a slightly different color than the rest of his mouth. You can't see it on film because it's too dark in there, but you can see it on person, and it's a really nice detail. And it's really sick, really big. The only thing I don't like about him is his pose. Like, I get it, they're trying to be accurate to Super Smash Bros., but I would have preferred a better pose. I kind of wish I got the Mario series one of this guy, because that one's so much better, because it's in such a better pose, and it's bigger, and it just looks way better. But he's alright. He's pretty cool still, even with the kind of weird pose he's in. He still's got lots of character, and is easily recognizable as Bowser. So let's put him back on the shelf. So we can just slide him right there. And you can see all my Amiibos. Comment down below what Amiibo you want me to review in the next video. I have so many that I could review, so just say the word and I'll do it. Same thing with my Funko Pops, and you might notice that there are a couple Funko Pops rearranged. You'll know why in the next Funko Pop review I release. But, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Toodles.